Okay, girls, I know I've already made a post today and one yesterday, but this is crazy that, like, in just this morning, the amount of my friends that have reached out to me through various resources, various social media and email and text is staggering. In that they are sharing similar experiences with me. These are women I have known 10 years, 20 years, 30. And I had no idea that these things happened to them as well. And I've known about all their boyfriends and husbands and all of that good stuff. And these women, my friends, are like the most remarkable women on earth. Like, they put me to shame, and I'm, for the most part, pretty good. So my girls are like top of the line when it comes to intelligence, strength, resilience. And it's not a new trait. Like, it's not like they just somehow, I don't know, went through therapy and recently and just started practicing these things. These are things that have been part of them since we were kids and since I met them. Like, that, this is the common thread I have with all of my female friends, is this strength and resilience and like remarkable intelligence, but empathy. And I look at like just the swath of careers that these women are in. I mean, we are talking about doctors, lawyers, vice presidents, business owners, like psychologists, social workers, like all throughout the medical industry, the education industry. I mean, these are bomb ass women, and they are telling me about somebody I even knew they were involved with that was a narcissist, and I had no idea. And they are literally sharing the same stories with me that I am just now discovering about myself. And I'm not going to lie, like, I'm doing this to convince myself, like, that this is happening because I already second guess myself. I am already thinking, what if I'm wrong? What if I've hurt this person one more time because of my level of communication and directness and ability to confront things that upset me? What if I'm wrong? And it's like, logically, I know that I'm not, but it is taking like a minute for it to all catch up. And all these memories that I have, that like literally last week, when I was going through a different grief process of just like dealing with ghosting and not really quite understanding where this relationship was going, I had sort of just decided to focus on all of these good memories and just embrace that I love this person and that I had so many good memories of him, and just hang on to that, even if nothing ever came of us in the future. And like, I thought this was a really great exercise that I spent over the weekend, kind of like rearranging my brain, because just a couple days before that, I had been in a different kind of state of mind where I was angry and upset about a lot of these behaviors. And then I literally gaslit myself within like 48 hours of, you know what, just be loving and just like look at this as a really great experience, that like you have this amazing capacity to love, which I haven't always known I could do. I have trouble loving people. For various reasons. But anyway, so I'm struggling, even though I know all of this is logically happening, even though like these women that I have looked up to for the longest time, and the fact that we've been adjacent to each other all these years and we've shared struggles and things that, you know, we've gone through, but not this. And I know for me, my hesitation in sharing it is that it feels like a failure. It feels like, oh my gosh, I'm not as smart as I think I was. I'm not as evolved or strong as I always thought I was. And this would surprise people about me. This is a disappointing arc in my story, in the way that my community knows me. And I don't want anyone pitying me. I don't want anyone worrying or pitying, because like that drives me nuts. Like, I got this, I can handle myself. But again, I just need to make sure that like I am going through these examples and that I am going through this accountability for myself to just like don't go back to thinking I'm wrong. Because I know I will. And it's already like I'm already like having these weird moments of sadness, and I know it's just confusing. This whole thing is confusing. But I guess that's the commonality for all of us. There's something else, another example, and then I know I talk a lot. I should get my thoughts better organized, like much better TikTokers. But there's something else I thought about was this sort of, I think what kind of addicted me to this relationship is that like, we do go through these periods of like on and off. And when we're off, it's sort of like scorched earth. We block each other and it's like, I'm never going to speak to you again. And then usually he caves. But it's also because I have unlocked or unblocked something and he can cave. And we were recently talking about it, and he was saying that like, I think that like I'm done, but I just can't quit you. I cannot quit you. We cannot quit each other. He's like, I'll block you and then I unblock you and I block you and I unblock you. And I can there's something about you that keeps me coming back. And I think for me, that sounded like, oh, again, it's fated. It's this thing that like, we're so connected no matter what we do to each other, no matter what we experience in our lives separate from each other, we keep coming back to each other. And that is like intoxicating to me because I already kind of think highly of myself. So when I'm hearing that like somebody can't quit me, even though I've hurt them, like what I'm hearing is that like I'm special. There's something special about me that makes this worth it, that makes me worth it, that makes this something to fight for. And it's again intoxicating, and it's something I'm trying to like really try to like resolve within myself. It's like, what is this arrogance that made me think that like I am special, that like I am somehow unique? What was unique about me is that I'm the prime A backup plan. So it's not like he doesn't do this all the time. He does this with plenty of other women that are, I think, more insecure or easier to manipulate. And that those things end for their own reasons. But he comes back to me. And I think that's because like I'm the number one. I'm the number one. And I'm the one it matters that he controls. So just, I don't know, think about the things that they're saying to you and like maybe reframe them, because I thought it was this big, like, I'm the be all end all to this guy, and that like we're supposed to just spend the rest of our lives together because we can't quit each other. No, what he can't quit is the challenge of dominating me and somehow trying to prove that he can get to me when no one else can. And he did. He got all the way in when no one in my life has been able to do that. And up until recently, I was celebrating that. The fact that like, wow, you got all the way in, you got all my defenses down, and wow, isn't that a great thing? Aren't I healed from all my years of therapy where I keep my walls up in every relationship and I've finally let them down? That's how like powerful these narcissists are when you are an empath. So I had to talk about the fact that like, this is somehow generating a lot of conversation today, just with people I do know. And trust me, like these are top of the line women like that you would never, ever expect. So just peace to all of you and love. And like, I see you and thank you for seeing me. And for like rising to the occasion on this, because this sucks. It really does. Like the emotional like roller coaster is real. So give yourselves a pat on the back if you made it through another day, and that there is nothing wrong with you.